Nacer Tayeb from Algeria.
Right.
The floor is yours.
Assalamu alaikum.
Salam wa rahmatullah.
How is everybody holding up? All right. Before I start, I would like to apologize in advance for the lack of my diplomatic skills, even though I worked for the UN, but my diplomatic skills stop a wearing a suit, and even that I'm not doing properly. I forgot my tie. Two important remarks, one heartwarming and one a little bit heartbreaking. The very first heartwarming remark is, have you noticed that the three main speakers or representatives were ladies? Way to go, sisters, way to go. The second heartbreaking this time remark, and before I go to the core of my message, is that the main stakeholders that we came here to address are not here. This summarizes part of our frustration. When we speak about engagement, we speak about people listening to us, about people hearing from us. We came all this way from different countries, from all around the globe, because we were told we're gonna be heard. And not being here to hear from us is heartbreaking, to say the least. Now, speaking about my region, and I don't want to be specific to my country because it's a different story. I will go to the consequences of the issues of the lack of economic empowerment and the lack of engagement of youth. The main consequences is frustration and disappointment. And we have seen the results of when frustration and disappointment passes the limit. We've seen that in Tunisia, we've seen that in Libya, we've seen that in Egypt, we've seen that all around the region. We don't want to get there. When we speak about economic empowerment, a simple young man or young woman in our countries is failing to reach adulthood. If we take a look at it, we'll find that things like starting a family, owning a car, owning a house, are no longer right, are dreams for some people. So this failure to reach adulthood is creating a huge amount of frustration. Engagement also, going back to it, the doors of the stakeholders to hear from us are in most cases closed. And I want to address my young fellows in here. We will have to keep knocking, even though in most cases are going to be closed. And to link both the economic empowerment and the engagement part, one of the root causes of the lack of opportunities, economic opportunities for young people, and the lack of engagement is rooted in education and the quality of education. I've heard from my fellow speakers that we need to update our curriculums. That's true. But we gotta do that in a very smart, sensitive manner. In this world of globalization, we don't want to copy-paste other curriculums and bring it to countries where it won't work. We want to be very careful with the way we implement it. We want to preserve and keep our identity and our values, as Dana said. At the end, and I don't want my message to be the opposite of optimist, because I'm a very optimist person. We have seen what young people could do out of frustration. We have seen states, long-lasting states, being overthrown by the power of youth out of frustration. So imagine what we can do out of inclusion. We can build better systems, fair, just states. So please open the doors for us, please include us, and we'll surprise you. Thank you very much.